Okay, I'm going to explain to you what I need and how the spreadsheet works, okay? Here's the spreadsheet and it has multiple tabs. All these tabs are down here. These three, the last three tabs are just the database. This is never shown to the public. It's just behind the scenes on the server. The first four tabs are website page 1, website page 2, website page 3, website page 4. Ignore this one. This one's just raw data. We don't need a website out of this. Because this is the same thing. It's just formatted differently, these two things. Okay. So what does this do? Let's look at this particular page first, okay? The only entry on a website, when you get to a website, the only thing I want anybody to enter is this data and this data. Just these two datas. And there's only 12 acceptable data, and there's only 12 acceptable data. And there are 12 names of animals. That's it. And all these names of animals have to match this. That's all there is, okay? And this is right here, columns A and B. So these are the names that match: ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, and so on. Now what I did was, for every single, since there's 12 different animals here, and there's 12 different animals here, there's 144 different combinations. So we did every single combination. If a rat and a rat meet together, the result is unproductive. If a rat and an ox meet together, they become soulmates. They're soulmates. If a rat and a tiger meet together, it's useless. It's unproductive. If a rat and a rabbit, soulmates. So all the way down, we did 144 different possible combinations. So what I'm trying to do is find if the user, these are the only two user definable fields, okay? User definable field 1, user definable field 2. If a user enters ox and they're looking for the soulmate of an ox, guess what? All you have to do is go here to ox and you find ox soulmates are rat and ox, snake, monkey, and rooster. So ox and rooster are soulmates. Ox and monkey are soulmates. Ox and snake are soulmates. Ox and ox are soulmates. Ox and rat are soulmates. So what we did do is all these soulmates categories, we just take all the green soulmates matches, rat, ox, snake, monkey, rooster, and we print them right here. Rat, ox, snake, monkey, rooster, ta-da! And then we itemize them. Rats are born on these dates. Oxes are born on these dates. Snakes are born, monkeys, and these are all different dates, as you can see. These are all different dates for when rats, ox, snake, monkeys, and roosters are born. All different dates. And even into the future, this tells you when they're going to be born. But notice that all the months are exactly the same and the days are very similar. It's either the 24th, the 25th, or the 28th. It's close enough of September. You have to keep that. You can't change this September. September is the cut line. September 29th, in this case of this year, is the cut line for the criteria of rooster. If you were born one day before this, you're not a rooster. If you were born September 28th, 1953, you're not a rooster. Okay? Now, you repeat. Second category. It says month emotions. Month emotions is tiger. What about tiger? Tiger soulmate. Who are the soulmates of all the tigers? So now you go back here, and you look and you say, okay, here's the tiger, and tiger compared to rat, nothing. Tiger compared to ox, tiger's gonna eat the ox. Tiger compared to tiger, they're gonna fight. Tiger and a rabbit, rabbit's too small to eat, and so tiger's gonna have a good time, be soulmates. Tiger and dragon, dragon doesn't exist. Dragon doesn't have a body, so tiger can't eat the dragon, so they're soulmates. Tiger and snake, they're enemies. Tiger, horse, soulmates. Horse is too big. Tiger likes to play and run, so they're soulmates, and so on. So what we do is we write down tiger, rabbit, dragon, horse, and somebody else. So here they are. In this category, these are the soulmates of the tiger, rabbit, dragon, horse. And then we just print the months. All these are months, by the way. These are months. Months. All the way. It just keeps going. It goes on and on and on, and it just keeps going on and on and on and on and on. It's just really long. This is just really long. Okay? So what we want to do is find where this month fits inside of these years. So this month has to be fit inside of these years to be. So you'll see dates, for instance. You'll see dates 3/20/1973. Where does this fit in here? 3/20/1973 is where? Here? 9/28/1973? No, it doesn't fit because this is already expired. 3/20 is before this. And so what we need is 3/20/1972, but it doesn't exist. So what we're trying to do is find something that'll fit into 1972. And where do we have it? 1972. Yeah, it doesn't exist. So this is wrong. Not wrong, but it doesn't fit. There's no soulmate match. But I'll tell you more about that later. So this is just this one page. Where do we get this data from? Well, look. These are the birth years of the rat starting in September 28th. These are the birth years of the ox starting in September 29th. These are the birth months. Notice how of the same year, this March, April, and June of the same year happens. What's the birth month of the rabbit, of the dragon, of the horse? Where did we get that? This information, since it's the years category, comes from, ta-da, here, years. This information, since it's months, comes from where? Yes, from here, months. So for this data, go here. For this data, go here. So this matches with this. And then this matches with this. Okay, these two. And then these two match together. Okay, so if you're going to go into these, so let me show you what these tabs look like. If you go to years, here it is. Anyone born after September 29, 1951 is a goat. If you're born before September 29, 1951, then you fall into this category. So you're a horse. So what would happen? What is the correct designation? What is the correct label for someone born in September 15, 1969? September 15, 1969 is before September 28th. So they are not ox, they are boop, rat. No, yes. No, yes. Okay? They go with the date before. What about someone born January 8th? January 8th, 1978. January 8th, 1978, are they dog? January 8th, 1978 is before this date, so we need to go before. And they are rooster. January 8th, 1978 is before this date, before September, so they go into rooster. And then you just print anyone that's rooster, you print all the rooster dates. This is what the formula is doing already. The formula already does this. So here's one occurrence of rooster, okay? Rooster again, print this date. Rooster again, print this date. And then so on. Rooster again, print this date. So that's why we have, in this particular spreadsheet, here, rooster, print this date, print this date, print this, it just keeps going. All the dates that apply to rooster, we just print it out, okay? So this is how this works. So our page number 1, what it should look like is there should be a field for entry here and another field for entry here. When someone types in their birth animal for the year and their birth animal for the month, then we tell them this month is compatible. Soulmates are rabbit, dragon, and horse, and rabbit, dragon, and horse are born in these months. The year of your birth is rat, ox, snake, monkey, rooster, and these are the years rats, ox, snake, monkey, and roosters were born. And so on. So this is the correct output. And what they want to do is find these months inside these years. So if they find someone born in a soulmate month and a soulmate year, then they're really, really good soulmates. So that's how this page 1 works. Page 2 works very similar. Very similar. They enter their own birth year sign and their birth month sign. These are the only two fields for entry. There's only 2 entry fields. This is a field, this is a field. Only 12 different possible acceptable data criteria, data sets. 12 and 12. So, then what we do is, write down this year. This year is goat year up until September 26, and then it changes. Next year, September 25, 2024 is monkey year, and then it's rooster year. So all year, if you're a rabbit, you're going to be compatible. You're going to be soulmates with a goat. All year with monkey, you're going to be soulmates. All year with rooster, you're going to be enemies. All year with dog, you're going to be soulmates. But this is rabbit year. This is rabbit year. Only rabbit year. Rabbit year. What about next, the month, ox month? Ox month changes every single month. Every single month changes. Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, rat, ox, tiger, dragon, let's see. Rat, ox, tiger, dragon, snake, it keeps repeating. So that's why this whole year is good for the rabbit up here. But only this month is good for the ox. Only this month is good for the ox. Next month is bad because it's tiger. Ox and tiger are enemies. How do you know? Ox and tiger are enemies? How do you know ox? Same way. You go back to this sheet. You go back to this sheet and you realize ox, tiger, enemies. Ox, tiger, enemies. Ox, tiger, enemies. So now you go back to here, and whenever user enters ox and they fall on a tiger month, they are enemies. So this is the output we want. 2 fields for input, and then all of this is output. All of this is output. We have to print all of this on a web app. The page, when they get to it, is simple. It says is enter the symbol sign of your year and enter the sign of your month. Just 2 things they have to enter, and then we have to give them back all this. Just we have to give them all this, everything in here. We have to tell them. Okay, so that's tab 2. Tab 3 or tab 4. Tab 4 works the same way. Tab 4 works the same way, but what we're doing in tab 4 is we're comparing the birth dates. We're looking for here. These I have 2,000 different K-pop idol stars, celebrities, musicians, 2,000 of them, and I have 2,000 birth dates. All these different birth dates. 2,000 of them. I have a lot. But since everybody's born on a different date here, what I do is I enter my birth date. This is my year of birth. This is my month of birth. This is my day of birth. Year, month, day of birth. And then I compare to this celebrity. This celebrity's name is Jun Soyeon. This celebrity's name is Nika Yontarak. Anyway, this person was born here. So if this person was born here, I analyze it and say, okay, this year, 1979. 1979 is snake year. October 23, October is dog month. And then the 23rd day of October is monkey day. Where do I get that information? How do I get this information? All you have to do is look at the formula, and the formula will tell you what I did. The formula, just look at the formula, and the formula will tell you what I did. Look at the formula will tell you what I did. But what I did was to get this information, since this is for day, this is for month, this is for year, I went back to these 3 tabs. Day, month, year, I went to day, month, year. Day, month, year, here. These guys, right down here. These, day, months, years, okay? These 3 come from these 3 sheets. And then I just compare. How does a goat compare to a snake? Bad. How does a rat compare to a monkey? Helpful. How does a rat compare to an ox? Soulmates. So What we're doing here, compare this to this. What we're doing here, compare this entry to this. Compare this entry to this. Oh, and so on this page, on K-pop idol luck prediction page, on this particular page, user enters 3 fields of data, just this. P1, Q1, and R1 is all they enter. 3 fields of data, and we give them all this. We have to print all this. Print this all out, everything here. Everything? Yes, everything. I'll show you how much there is. We have to give them back all of this. This is what we print out. We give them all of this. 1,300 rows. We have to print out. Okay. Finally. I was wrong. I'm sorry. This is not a user definable field. This is not a user definable field. This is not a user definable field. This comes from this date, A1. A1 field is just today. A1 is automatically updating. It's just the today formula from Google Finance. So we take today. What is the year 2024? Go to here, years, and find the animal. What is the month? January 11th? We go here, months. What is the animal for January 11th? And then finally, we do it again. January 11th, what is the animal for the day? So we go into 1, 2, we go into 1, 2, and then 3. We do all 3, and then we find out goat, rat, and rat are the year, month, and date. So here's the formula, look. This is the formula for P1 field. This is the formula for Q1 field. And this is the formula for R1 field, okay? Okay. So none of this is user definable. This is not user definable, but we do have to give them all of this. Because what this does, it tells everybody which popular celebrity is going to be lucky or unlucky. 3 greens in a row, soulmate is very lucky. 3 reds in a row, enemy means they're very lucky. Unlucky, today. Very unlucky, who's very unlucky? This person. Park Sang-hyun. Park Sang-hyun is 3 unluckies. 3 unluckies. Today. And these other guys, 3 very, very luckies are Wong Jung-hae and Woo Chang-bum. These 2 guys are very, very lucky. 2 guys are very lucky today. So that's what this does. Finally, so of these 1, 2, 3, and finally the 4th page, this is what the 4th page does. 4th page, user actually enters 3 fields: year, month, and date. This is their year animal symbol. This is their month animal symbol. This is their date animal symbol. And we compare to these birth dates. And then we tell them we tell them the quality of the matches. Your year of birth is compared to this person. Ox and a rooster are soulmates. Wow, perfect match. But ox and a horse, terrible. So you should not date or you should not marry this person, whoever this person is. This person is Song Yuki from G Idol. You should not marry this person if you were born in this year. And so on. So we need to give them all of this data. How much data is there? There's this much data. We need to give them all this data based on only 3 inputs. They tell us 1, 2, and 3 pieces of information, and then we give them all of this, except it's all of this down here. Down. Scroll. And we tell them all this. Okay, if you have any questions, just ask me. When we can't change anything, don't change. Everyone tries to change this stuff. I don't know why you're trying to change this. Don't change this. This year, 1992 starts in September 27. 1995 starts in 1996 starts in September 26. The year 2000 starts in September 26. The year 2002 starts in September 27. So start dates for every year changes. They're similar, but they do change. So don't change any of this. Don't change any of this. Don't change any of this. None of this changes. You can't change any of this to find an accurate match, because the monkey for this date was born after 5:01 minutes on March 24th. If someone was born 5 p.m. exactly, then they are not a monkey. They're a goat. Okay? So these cutoff dates and times are extremely important. Okay, thanks for listening, guys.